well into another special recognition award, and this is a big one. This is the Governor General of Canada Sovereign's Medal for Volunteers. Oh, and that's a big title, but essentially this is the highest award for volunteerism in all of Canada. So for one of our own in the Ontario track and field community to be the recipient is truly extraordinary. So this special award goes out to Doug Shaggy Smith. I know most of you know him. You've seen him around the track. You've interacted with him. He's brought a smile to so many of our faces. And we have a video prepared to highlight some of the extraordinary contributions that Doug has made to our sport.
Ontario community with an award from Canada's Governor General, recognizing the contributions of a gentleman who has truly made a difference through his endless volunteer work in the world of athletics. Doug Smith, better known to many of us as Shaggy, is a true example of the values and purpose of Athletics Ontario, including promoting physical, emotional, and mental well-being. Few have volunteered more time promoting athletics than Shaggy with his salutation of, "Hey, buddy." Doug Smith has given countless hours of priceless expertise to promote and deliver athletic-centered recreation and competitive athletic programs in Ontario through athletic communities, always incorporating his personal values alongside those of AO. Competing in steeplechase, Shaggy has continued his love affair with health and fitness through sport. Like a good wine, Shaggy has gotten better with age and is known for qualities that our world needs more of, including commitment, dedication, honesty, integrity, loyalty, patience, respect, sportsmanship, and an amazing ability to collaborate so all around him feel heard and valued. Happy to be in the background doing his thing. I have no doubt that everyone has at one time or another seen Shaggy in one of his many volunteer roles, including starter for the TDSB elementary and secondary school track and field and cross country events, variety village events, officiating results at indoor and outdoor events, involvement in Ontario Masters, Canadian Masters, World Masters, and the successful Toronto 2020 bid. And of course, being the photographer for pretty much every local, national, and international event. There truly aren't enough words to capture how extraordinary Doug is and how much he has contributed and continues to contribute to the sport of athletics. Volunteers embody the caring country that Canada is at its core and of which our country's future will be built. It is with immense pride and pleasure, on behalf of Canada's Governor General, Mary Simon, that I share that Doug Smith is this year's recipient of the Sovereign Medal for Volunteers. This award recognizes Canadians from coast to coast in a wide range of fields, paying tribute to their dedication and commitment, underscoring Shaggy's commitment, dedication, and passion that make the world a better place for generations to come through athletics. Doug, Shaggy, congratulations on this well-deserved award. All of us thank you for your immense contribution to the athletics community. Your tireless efforts have set a high bar for all of us, and we all be taking the baton as we look to be like Shaggy.
Wow. And I know, I was just going to say, I know Shaggy's here to join us, so take it away, Shaggy.
It's not every day that I have the opportunity. It's not every day.
Sorry. Well, at first, how's the hair? The hair good? Okay. Hey, thanks very much, Dave. I think it's about 2 years ago, Dave, unbeknownst to me, made a nomination to the to Rideau Hall for the Governor General's awards. And I guess he followed that up. Somehow he found enough people to give positive recommendations for me. And anyway, about, I think it was early this spring, I got a call from the Governor General letting me know that I was on the short list for this award, which blew me away. So I want to thank David for such a wonderful job of getting this together and a nice speech. As Dave mentioned, about 30 years ago, I started with the Ontario Masters Board. Brian Keaveney was on the board at the time. And Brian has been my mentor for the past 30 years. I keep asking him questions. He's a wealth of knowledge, and I really appreciate how Brian's been there We've directed so mmany meets together and so many cross countries together. We're just a great team, and I'm so glad to have him around. He directed our indoor championships for about 22 years, and I'm at 14 years this year, so I've got a ways to get to catch him. In the TDSB, which is the Toronto District School Board scene, 20 years ago, almost 20 years ago, I retired, and my good friend John Gonos, who was the head guy in athletics at the TDSB, realized I had this wealth of knowledge about track and field. So he asked me to come out and be a starter, which I've done for the last 18 or so years. Now, the expertise involved at the TDSB level for grade twos is when you line them up for the 100 meters, you have to twist around every 3 or 4 people who are facing the wrong way. You want them to go that way. So it's just, I'm working with a great group of people, all the teachers and volunteers. Carla Del Grande is there all the time, just a great number of volunteers, and we have just a great time with the kids. We've missed, now I've missed like 2 or 3 years of kids, so we'll have to start from scratch, learning all their names and stuff. Toronto 2020 was mentioned. I spent 5 years of my life, 2 years building up for the bid, which we won against highly favored Gothenburg, Sweden. And then we had 3 years to go before the big event. We had a fantastic structure of volunteers. We had everything going for us, and then we pulled the plug last March because of the pandemic. So one thing about it, I kind of had to put my elite athletic career on hold while I was busy almost every day with meetings and stuff. And my coach, Mr. Paul Osmond, warned me that I might not be able to get back to where I was after taking so much time off. And I told Paul, well, I'm always last, so I can always come back to being last. So, and it rang true this cross-country season, where I came back for the first races in a couple of years, and I, in fact, was last. At the AO meets and at the U of T meets, Randolph and I we call ourselves the A-team. I don't know if that's completely accurate, but that's what we call ourselves. Randolph runs the photo, and I run the high-tech program. And I love to drive Randolph nuts, because when you get a field sheet in and it's got all of the high jump marks, and if Randolph gets it and I'm in the washroom, he's doing with his right hand on the keyboard, and he's looking at the thing. He never moves. Whereas I look at the sheet and I'm typing in 1.60, and it just drives him nuts, but we get along quite well. Anyway, volunteering, there's no retirement from it. Once you get in it, it's like quicksand, but just a wonderful, delicious quicksand. I'll probably be doing this the rest of my life. And the great thing about volunteering is that you can be last, like me, and still hold the stage with a bunch of Olympians, just fantastic athletes. So thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. And thanks to all the volunteers. This is really for all of us. Like, it's just a great community. So thank you very much, and see you out there.
Thanks so much for that, Doug. Thanks for being here tonight to share your personal experiences and your words. And again, I think we recognize this differently during times of difficulty and crisis, just how much those around us matter to us and how much they keep, again, our sport and our community alive during really trying times. So thank you again for your hard work and ongoing dedication to making AO everything that it is. We're so glad to have you.